A pretty image that does nothing for a business is nothing more than a bad investment. What clients ask for and what they actually need are often two different things. Understanding that difference is one of the biggest things that separates a beginner photographer from an actual professional. Well, today we're talking about the difference between what clients think they're paying for and what actually makes them hire you again. If you can understand this, you'll stop competing on gear and start competing on value. Let's start with the most obvious one of them all. All I'm looking for is for someone that can take beautiful photos. And yes, they do. Nobody hires a photographer hoping for blurry or bad photos, but beautiful images are just the minimum requirement. They're the ticket to get into the game. What they actually need are photos that solve problems. Like a restaurant needs people to order food. A clothing brand needs people to click on the buy now button. Families want to remember moments 20 years from now. A business wants to look trustworthy. The photo isn't the product. What they want, apart from being impressed with your work, is for those images to generate something for them. Your job isn't just to create beautiful photos, it's to create images that actually work for the person who hired you. And that's basic. Another thing clients usually say is, just do your thing. We trust your vision. Most clients aren't visual people. They don't know what lens works best or what lighting is flattering. They're looking for someone who can make decisions and confidently lead the process. And while they might trust your vision because they've seen your work, what they need is for you to ask questions, get guidance from them, and transform what they have expressed into photos that represent exactly that. There's nothing worse than getting a message saying that the images don't look the way they expected. So even though you're creative and have been given creative freedom, make sure to interpret what your client needs or wants before you start turning this whole thing into your own personal art project. The photos are yours, but they are not for you. Many clients believe that the more they get, the better the deal is for them. What is the maximum number of photos you can give me? And even though the logical thing to assume is that the more money you put into it, the more price you get in return, the reality is that many people don't really need all the images they can get. I got a lot of people asking before the photo shoot if they could maybe get some unedited extra photos after the job is done. And once I deliver what they actually need, most forget about the extra images and just go on with their happy lives. The bottom line is that clients need carefully selected collection of photographs that they will actually use. Nobody needs to scroll through 400 almost identical photos trying to decide which one to post on Instagram. Delivering 50 great images is almost always better than delivering 500 average ones. That's exactly why cooling exists and why so many photographers have embraced AI tools like Aftershoot. Spending hours deciding between 3 nearly identical expressions isn't actually adding value to your client, it's just adding time to your workflow. And like I've already said, people don't need more, they need better. Clients are often nervous and they think they need everything perfectly posed. You're going to help me with poses and everything, right? Some of the most meaningful photographs are the imperfect ones. Authentic moments usually outlive perfect poses because they actually feel real. And this is what really matters. Yes, you need to pose. Yes, you need to help. Yes, you need to build your scene. But getting natural reaction and surprising moments will set you apart from the bunch. Most of the best images ever taken are just different situations that were captured when nobody was even thinking about the camera. Another thing clients think is that they just need someone who simply shows up and takes photographs. Something really quick and simple. We just need someone to take photos. In photography, there is no such thing. The problem is that everyone has a phone and now everyone thinks they're basically a photographer too. Well, don't just take into consideration everything we've already mentioned in this video. Add to the fact that they also need someone reliable. Someone who answers emails, arrives early, backups files, delivers on time, communicates clearly, and doesn't disappear 3 weeks after the shoot. Really quick and really simple doesn't consider reliability. It is our job as photographers to explain to clients that just clicking the shutter button is not all we do. Because let's be real, if we can't convince them otherwise, it's going to be very hard to charge what we charge. Unless you're working for free or charging in beers or something like that, in which case, call me, I could use a cold one. Here's one that every photographer eventually hears. How fast can you deliver the photos? They think they absolutely want their images quickly, but what they really need is confidence that the job is progressing. I mean, unless they have a printing or publishing deadline, nothing is usually that urgent. Sending a preview the next day or letting them know you're editing often reduces more anxiety than rushing through an entire gallery at 2 in the morning the same night of the photo shoot. It is nice to get your photos quickly, and there's a lot of tools that can really help you with that. Aftershoot. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there. Okay, but if for some reason speed is going to affect the quality of your work, then it's really not the best for the client or for your reputation, is it? The way to go about it is to be absolutely honest, give realistic delivery times, and stay in constant communication with your clients. Communication creates trust, and trust creates referrals. Quick referrals. And finally, clients think, isn't a photographer just someone that presses a button? This one is hard to translate. Not just because we don't know how to translate it, but because we also want to avoid chopping someone's head off and losing a possible gig. So take a deep breath and explain that apart from pressing that button, you're also a problem solver. The weather changes, the model arrives late, the restaurant gets unexpectedly busy, the CEO only has 5 minutes, or the lighting is terrible. A photographer is someone who is ready to react and always has a plan B, C, D, and probably an entire alphabet of backup plans. As photographers, we have to explain that each job requires different things. You have to tell them what to expect and how to deal with different situations before the day of the shoot. After that, we should continue communicating and finding different ways to make clients realize that button pressing isn't our only quality. This is an important one because if you can't get beyond the button pressing, there's no way you're going to convince them to press that pay button on the banking app. Clients are strange individuals. A lot of the things they say have hidden messages that we have to decipher. People are not constantly getting photos taken. A lot of the time, it's their first time, so they might have an idea of what they want, and it is our job to land that idea and translate it into something actually humanly possible. They aren't trying to make our lives difficult. Most of them simply just don't know photography. Just like most of us don't know about plumbing or, brain surgery. They say one thing, they mean another, and it's our job to translate both languages. Photographers who understand that they don't just need good photos, well, they have happier clients, they get better reviews, and they get more business. And honestly, that's a much better investment than just buying another lens. Anyways, that's it for today. And as always, thanks for watching. And don't forget to follow Aftershoot on all of our social media to be always up to date with the latest we have to offer. See you all in the next one. Bye.